Hey guys, Sam here, and I wanted to shoot this quick video for those out there who have trouble affording their home. Now, we are property investors and we do buy properties that are in distress, but if there's a way for you to afford your home and stay in it, we're all for that also, because we like people to stay in their home. But there are circumstances that are beyond your control, where you're not able to afford the house, you're behind on your mortgage payments, and you're trying to figure out what to do. So here are a couple of things that I would suggest you do if you find yourself in this situation where you can't afford your home or you're behind on your mortgage payments. So the first thing you should do is contact the bank. Let them know that you've run into a situation, either health problems or maybe you got laid off from your job, and just keep them aware of what's going on so that way they know that you are in a little bit of financial trouble. And you want to keep that relationship with the bank, because when it comes time for them to decide if to do loan modifications and things like that, they'll consider doing those things, or at least providing you with options. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go silent on them. You don't want to go silent on the bank and not give any communication, fall 3-4 months behind, because then they're going to think you don't care, there's nobody taking care of the property, or there's no one protecting their asset, and they will go ahead and proceed with foreclosure proceedings. So you don't want that to happen. So make sure you communicate with the bank, let them know what your situation is so that they can provide you with some options. So the second thing you can do is you can request for a loan modification. Now, loan modification is where they look at what you're earning and they'll look at what you owe, your principal, and then see if they can adjust your mortgage. So maybe they will take some of your payments that are late and add it to the back end of your mortgage, so that way you can clear some of those late payments. And then what they may do is make the payments in a way that you'll be able to afford them. So of course you'd have to have that conversation with your bank and see if you would approve for a loan modification. Now, the next thing you can do is, if you find yourself in a crunch, you can do what some people have done, Airbnb. So if you have a second bedroom, or you have another addition to your house that you can rent out or do a short-term rental, Airbnb is a great way to make some extra money to help pay the mortgage, or at least and get caught up. So I know a lot of people that do this. It's a great way to create some additional income and also relieve some of that pressure of paying the mortgage if you're having trouble paying it at that time. Now, another thing you can do is you can do a side hustle. Now, side hustles, a lot of people are doing side hustles now, and this can range from doing like Uber Eats, Grubhub. There's a lot of different side hustles that you can do that will help you take advantage of earning a little bit of income and paying down some of your mortgage payments, or at least some of your late payments. I almost forgot one more thing that you can use if you're having trouble and you can't afford your home. You can consolidate your credit cards. Now, sometimes we have credit cards that have these really high interest rates, almost 21% on purchases, which is insane. And they just and if you have high balances and you're just paying the minimum, these things can add up, and it just makes it difficult to pay off. And when you're trying to pay down on your mortgage and then you have these high interest credit cards, it just makes it even more difficult and just compounds the issue. So you can consolidate all your credit cards into one payment, and there are some consolidation services that allow you to do this. I'll have this in the description, but it'll shrink all your credit card payments into one payment, one affordable payment. And that may take a little bit of pressure off, because then it can divert some funds to paying your mortgage and making sure that it's not late. So loan consolidation or credit card consolidation is another way to pay down on some of those credit cards, those high interest credit cards that could be preventing you from paying your mortgage. So those are the couple of things that you can do if you find yourself in a crunch and you can't afford your home or you can't afford your mortgage. You can do those couple of things that I mentioned. If there was anything that I missed that you think would be a benefit, put them in the comments. Let me know. I mean, any options that can help homeowners stay in their homes are good options. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.